Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Flip and welcome to the guide for steep steps. I will be showing the entire thing till 100 meters from here in this video. I will be showing you, telling you, giving you information for what are the safest ways to build in this section so that you won't have your ladder fall along the way. I will also be using the default ladder as you can only get molten and obsidian later on. One thing you might want to know about default ladder compared to the other one is that it's not heavy at all. You can easily just push it down. And you have to be careful when you use it since it bounces a lot as well. You can do both with shift lock and without shift lock in this game. I do suggest using shift lock a lot since it makes it a lot easier to place the ladder. And the climbing as well, in my opinion. What you want to do is you want to get out of shift lock most of the time when you're reaching the top of the ladder and grab it before you go up. This prevents your ladder from actually falling down. Another thing that you want to do is, for most of the sections, you don't want to stand right up against the wall when you place the ladder, because it can launch your ladder away, or you just place it behind you. For this section here, when there's a gap, with the default ladder, you always want to place it like 3 or more studs away before you push it. This prevents it from falling down, because as I mentioned before, the default ladder is kind of awful because it's literally so light. You can push it off really easily. When you get to this section, there's no need to place the ladder here. You can just go off sideways. And then this here is the usual easy stuff. And here again, 3 starts away at least. You slightly push it down. Make sure you try to push it from the middle. Don't walk up against it like straight either. You will just start climbing it. The best way to push it, the more precise way, is using shift lock and then going against it from the side. You can also do it like walking back into it, but that's more inconsistent. As you just saw. Oh. And that's what I meant with light ladders. They can bounce like that. That's why I don't like them at all. It's really inconsistent. Make sure that it's laying down flat and not bouncing before you walk across it. If you try to rush it a bit, you may get launched off. And if you notice that you lag a bit, make sure to wait a bit for your ladder to be placed before you start climbing it. Otherwise, it may launch you off as well. Then, now that we reach up here, you can just place it down 3 starts away, push it over again. I will not be showing any like major skips for this. So I will actually show the normal route and the consistent way of like placing the ladders for each and every single one of them. When you see that you're bouncing, it's best to just go off right away, click your ladder, so that no accidents happen. Yeah, for this section, you can just put it against the wall, grab it, and then shift lock, just hold A and W to go around the corner. For events, we don't care about events right now. For this section, you can just walk off, nothing important or weird going on there. For this section, you want to put it on the edge, 3 slots away, and you can just place it. Same for this one. 0 to 100 is pretty simple, no difficult tricks at the very beginning of it. You can easily get across it or climb up to 100. And don't walk into the ladder like too swiftly. Just take your time, slowly walk against it. On this section, you kind of want to just back off in the corner, place it down, and then push the left side to push it down. That way it will correct the angle a bit and it falls in a better position for you. There's a little gap here, so make sure you put it like 3 slots away again. You can just push it against it if you want. Or which can this can happen if you go up against it and push it up in front, to the front a bit. What you could do instead is put it like straight, starts away normally, then start climbing it. In the shift lock, angle yourself and walk over. That's also another way to do it. And then here you climb up again. And then we make those 69. This is like a bit of a save point. So if you fall down like this, you can actually go back up. And there's nothing new here. You just easily push it. Nothing interesting going on in this section. Just take it slowly, unlike me. And then when you reach at this section here, you want to put it on the third stud from the gap. So there are two studs over there behind the ladder. Then slowly push it down. That's the safest way of doing this. And then for this section here, it says try pushing your ladder. This is the first hint that it gives you. This here is still simple. Stay like start away from the wall at least. Place the ladder down. And here, don't go up to the left. You just want to place it down here and slowly start pushing it to the side. If it starts angling like that, it will fall off. So I can show you a way of pushing it better. It's easier to push from the side, like this here, but it will start angling. But if you back into it, like the way I do, like a bit angled, you just back into it, it will stay pushed up against the wall. For this section, this is kind of like awkward, the position it's in, but you can just wrap around it and start climbing up. Make sure to grab it when you're almost at the top and move to the left. Oh. That's the first one that you will encounter here. And in this section, make sure it starts away again, slowly push it. I know that there's this block above you that makes it kind of awkward to see. And you want to do the exact same thing here. Like, maybe like push it a bit out and then start backing into it. And here you wrap around and grab it before you get on top of it. Then you can climb up here, and now it's basically free to the top. Pick up here, climb up, climb up. There we go. Then slowly push it down, which did not work this time, but if you fall down here, you can literally just go back and climb up again. What you can do for these as well is you can see that the street starts away. So it should technically work. There we go. I just messed up earlier then. Oh. Yeah, you can immediately go to the top on that one. And then here at 105 is your first checkpoint. Make sure to click it. To be honest, normally I have the sound off, so I've never heard that sound before. But that's it. That's the first 105 meters or 100 meters. So, hope it helped you out. The first one so shouldn't be much of an issue at all for anyone. But I made it anyway. So, hope you it helped out. Have a nice day, and I'll see you around. Bye.